There is a strong force on Mother Earth right now that would like you to be safe from chaos. There is no safety from chaos. There is a illusion of that, perhaps. We would like to open you up to the idea of chaos being your friend. We need the chaos as a bridge of transition. We need it for ascension. Some want change, some want status quo and want you to go back to sleep. We want to empower you.
Seemed a little more intense than normal.
Well, here we are.
We're back.
A new day.
Yes. Beautiful day, by the way. It's gorgeous.
And here we are, Lori dear. We are so happy to be here with you and Lucas and your audience today. We see that this is a beautiful day and we are feeling very happy and excited. We are on high alert, we could say, for all the good things that are coming to us. And when we say alert, we are using that word very purposefully, as we are on a high alert for all those things that are going to bring us excitement, joy, love, peace, and a higher consciousness. We are always looking for those things that will heighten us, we could say, that could bring us closer to where we want to be. For as you are evolving on Mother Earth, we are also evolving here where we are, where we reside. For we're hoping that you and us here on this side of things have a common ground. We are also ascending. So let us begin here. We have common ground. We are ascending. You are ascending. We're all rising. And we find this to be not only a useful piece of information, but we find it to be essential in understanding where we want to go next. For how do we indeed ascend further? How do we touch base within our hearts, within our minds, within our beings, as individual beings and as a collective? Now, you know that we are 4 collectives here speaking with you through Xanadu, but we would also like to stretch the word collective and bring it further around to all of us, to Lori dear, to Lucas, and all of you who are listening to this video. We would like to bring in this idea that we are also a collective. That includes yourselves who are listening to this video and ourselves. And we would just like to say, we see from our perspective, all of us being enveloped in this. It's a circular form, and we are very happy to share this with you. And yes, indeed, there is a flame in the middle made from the combination of all of us, of all of you that are watching this right now and that will watch it, and all of us here on this side of things. There is a flame that is moving and flickering. We are one collective. Now, with this perspective in mind, we would like to bring forth some new information to you. We are resounding with a clear mind at the moment. We are always looking for ways to surprise you with our language. And we may say things that may be a little bit different than you were expecting, and that is very purposeful. We are trying to find ways for your ears to be perked, for your heart to be enlivened, for your mind to be full with new information that may indeed help you ascend. So as we're speaking, there's an energy that is coming forth. There's also language that we are bringing forth. We are, in many ways, in these little videos, which may seem small and insignificant. We would say they are more significant than you think, for many things are happening at once. And we would like to say, on Mother Earth, there are many things that are also happening at once. And we don't need to say that twice. We understand that we know that you know Mother Earth is a very active place right now. There are things happening on many, many levels. And some of these levels you may be very pleased with. You may find joy within. And on other levels, other things that are happening on Mother Earth, they may give you a certain sadness, a certain complexity of heart, we like to say, where it isn't a easily stated emotion or feeling that you may be having, because there's probably at times more than one emotion happening, more than one thought happening. And we want to bring this forth to you now so you can begin to accept what you are feeling from day to day and moment to moment, even though you may not find it to be the most pleasing, or it may be a pleasing thought or feeling with one that isn't. This complexity is going to be commonplace now for the next few years, we would say. This complexity is going to find you often within your days where you are feeling one thing and another thing, and you have one thought and then another thought. And that is because we are in the midst of change. So when we are in the midst of change, there is a chaos that is formed, and that chaos is extremely important to be happening, to be there, to be something that is around in many ways, that you can see and not see, that you can feel and not feel. This chaos is a way for things to be further created. Chaos is necessary for things that were in place to come apart, and then we have the chaos. So we have the falling, and then we have the chaos, and then we have the creation. We want you to be more familiar with this word chaos, because it is a word that we are not afraid of, and that we no longer want you to be afraid of. There is a strong force on Mother Earth right now that would like you to be safe from chaos. And we would like to say that there is no safety from chaos. There is an illusion of that, perhaps. But we would like to go further and say that it is not necessary to be safe from chaos. We would like to open you up to the idea of chaos being your friend, of chaos being something that will be helpful for you, for your families, for your friends, for your loved ones, for all of us. We would like for you to understand chaos is a necessity for change, and change is something we all want. So when you are feeling one emotion, then another emotion, then another emotion, and you're feeling like that was too much, it felt a little bit too chaotic for you, remember these words. Chaos can be and needs to be your friend at this time. So when you are feeling a little bit chaotic, or there's a lot of chaos in your environment, in your surroundings, in what you're hearing, what you're seeing, we would like you at some level, not at every level, because there will also be different feelings happening. Most likely some sadness, could be anger, could be frustration, could be some happiness. But we would like you to know that we would like you to anchor in on this idea that chaos is necessary. If you see chaos, yes, you can have lots of feelings with that and lots of thoughts with that. But one of the thoughts we want you to have within that basket of emotions or thoughts is This needs to happen. This is necessary. And we're hoping that when you know that and when you feel that, you will relax into the chaos a little bit, as much as you possibly can. For as you can relax within it, you will be able to prosper. We're going to use prosper within it because you can prosper within chaos. Knowing that chaos is here, knowing that it's going to be here for the next few years is very important for you to know. It is not that all of a sudden we're going to go from this to that and there's like no transition time. We are in the transition time. So this is where the chaos happens and is needed. If there's not chaos, there's no change. We stay here. We need the chaos as a bridge of transition. So that is our first thing we like to share with you, that when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you are feeling like you would like things to just slow down, to stop, when you would like to see things differently, in a different light, when you would like to see things and understand them from a different perspective, think about chaos and think about possibly how it could be your friend in some way. Now we know it's not always available for you to think or feel that. However, there may be times when you're within chaos and you can just move back a little bit more into the observer role and you'll be able to say, yes, this is chaos, this is crazy. And yet, you can see the necessity and you can see how it is our friend in these moments, because we need it for change. We need it for ascension. This is the time we're in. This is the time we are in. And we'll be here for the next few years. And we know that things are going to get better, but they're only going to get better because chaos is here. Chaos is here, and it's going to be here. So then when you are thinking about the world, think about this from a different perspective. Think about how you may view the world politically from a different perspective. So think about those who would like to make you feel safe all the time. Think about who those people are in your political world, wherever you are, okay? Think about those people who would like to save you all the time within your political sphere. Think about them. Think about those others that are willing for change, that want a revolution and are not afraid of it. That know the time is here for revolution, for change, and for chaos. Think about those politicians, for those people who are trying to make change on a political level. We would like to say that those who are aware that there has to be change, and they're aware that safety is not their number one concern. So what we mean by that is when we think more about safety, what we're really trying to say is status quo. Because right now, I think there's a lot of people on Mother Earth that are wanting the old to stay, the old to come back, and that simply cannot happen if we want to ascend. So what we are asking is for you to think about those who are indeed aware of the chaos and know they cannot save you from the chaos, are not trying to save you from the chaos, and give you all sorts of ways that you can go back to sleep, we would say. We would say, and we're not asking you to vote for this or that. We're not talking about voting. We're not talking about voting. We're talking about take a look and see who the actors are on the stage, of those who are aware of the chaos and are aware that they must create some chaos in order for things to change. And think about those who would rather keep the status quo, make people feel safe in one way or another, so that people continue to look to them for their safety. continue to look to them for their well-being, we would say, on this side of things, it is you that needs to look for your own well-being. It is you that knows what is best for you. It is you that finds the peace within the chaos. It is you that cannot deny any longer that there are some that would like to create the illusion that they can sustain this world the way it has been, that they can bring back the good old days. We are saying those days are ended. There is the new before us, and all of us, and we are including us in this, on this side of things, must replenish ourselves in the new, must nourish ourselves in the new, must nurture that which is coming, not that which has been. We are asking you to look within yourselves, and we're asking you to look around the world you live in, and we're asking you to see those who are allowing a certain amount of chaos to happen so change can happen. Those are the individuals that are willing to take a risk and have courage and move forward. There are others on the stage who would rather that we go back to sleep and that we can just lay our heads down in knowing that these actors will take care of us. And that is a simplicity of, and a convenient and a hopeful but delusional way of thinking. We would like to say that the real place of safety is within you, is within your heart. That is a place of safety. And we know we don't have to tell many of you who are watching this video, we don't have to talk too much about finding ways to find a place, a way where you can meditate, where you can come within. There are many ways to do this. There's not just one. There are as many ways to do this as there are of you. So you all can find your own unique ways to come to a place where you can feel safe within, because you have been honest with yourself. You have come to a place where you can come within your heart and you can listen to your heart. You can listen to those who love you on the other side of things, for there are many, many, many who love all of you on this side of things. That is where safety is. Safety is not in the illusion of political status quo or keeping things as they were. Things have to fall apart in order for them to be recreated. Now, before we cause too much anxiety with that statement, we'd like to say that things are not all falling apart at the same time. Because we are in a place where things are falling apart in many, many ways all over, but things are also being created in their own time. And so there is some creation, there is some fall, there is some creation, there is some fall, there is some creation, there is some fall. It is not as though in this ascension process, there is going to be some great catastrophe where all of a sudden one day we wake up, those who are ascending, and we are just all there. We all just lost our lives and we're all somewhere else. That is not what's happening now. In these next few years, we are in the place of things falling and things being built, of things falling and things being built. It is a coming, but it is also a letting go and a being, and things being built. There are things happening all the time. So it's not like everything drops, everything goes, everything is being let go, everything is being destroyed at once. That is not what's happening. And that's not what we're asking you to be comfortable with. We are asking you to be in this place where you accept that for the next couple of years there will be chaos. What we are meaning is that this is a place of change. Things are changing. Things are falling apart, but not all at once. Things are falling apart in different areas, and then things are being built in different areas. And so what we are asking you to do is navigate this time, and how you do that is through your heart. How you do that is by finding a quiet space where you can listen to yourself and your heart and those who want to speak to you through your heart in the quiet times. This is how you navigate the chaos. You do not navigate the chaos that's happening out here through looking out here. That will just create more feelings of insecurity and anxiety for you. We are saying that when you see chaos, you try and see it from a different perspective, that possibly it could be your friend, so that we can create change. Secondly, we ask that you come within and you find your peace within yourself. For finding the peace within the storm is in with yourself, and it is not through trusting those that are outside of yourselves in the political sphere. We are not asking you to trust any politician. That may be surprising for some of you that are hearing this. We are not asking you to fully trust them. We are asking you to watch them and see what they want. Some want change, some want status quo and want you to go back to sleep. Keep your eyes open. This is not about voting. This is not a channel that's going to be talking about voting. This is not a channel that's going to be talking about specifics, because we are not talking about specifics in any way. We are saying that we would like you to somehow see the chaos that's happening through different varying perspectives. Try a different perspective. Try to see something differently today and every day. And you don't have to keep that perspective, but just try and look and see through your eyes, through your heart, through your mind, through a different perspective. Seeing chaos through a different perspective will be very helpful. Seeing those who are actors on the stage through a different perspective, many different perspectives, daily different perspectives, will be helpful. We are not interested in propaganda from any political system or person or actor on the stage. We are interested in empowering you to come within yourselves and understand that which is right for yourself. That which is right for yourself can be found only from within. And that is where we would like you to anchor yourself, not within these actors on the stage. We want you to see them in different perspectives, varying perspectives, not just one. We want you to see almost everything that's happening right now in this outside world. We want you to see it from varying perspectives. We want you to try and feel it in different ways. We want you to just try new things. For it is always helpful for us on this side of things in our collective to let the flame move and flicker. And when that happens, we see differently, we feel differently. There are some things we let go. There are some things we bring back onto ourselves, ideas, thoughts, letting go, new ideas, letting go, some new ideas, letting go. It's like letting go and bringing in. But it's a malleable, it's a fluctuating flame. It is not a flame that stays like this. That's not a flame, correct? Right? We all know that this would not be a flame. Now this is a flame that's constantly moving, keeping flexible, not being tied to one belief, to one understanding, to one perspective, to one anything, We are always allowing ourselves to be flexible, to move, and we move in unison, yet we also allow space for each other to respond to their own inner selves. And when they do respond, when we are in this collective and we respond individually, uniquely from within ourselves, that flame will move. And the others in that flame allow that to happen. So it's not just a flame within ourselves, it's a flame as a collective. So we are allowing things to move. We are allowing each other to have new experiences, new perspectives, new ideas, new feelings. So we know that we have come across a little stronger than we normally have come across. But this is the beginning. We are only in the beginning stages of channeling here in Trans Channel with Laura Deer and Lucas. This is just the beginning. We have lots more that's going to come. So as we were talking last week, we said, try not to get too attached to anything that's coming from Laura Deer, right? That's coming from us, because we're going to have lots of perspectives coming forth, a lot of different, you can almost see or hear personalities, different ones coming forth. We want you to get comfortable with hearing varying perspectives. And we want you to be comfortable with discerning what is right for you in this moment and in the coming moments. The power is inside of you, and we want to empower you. We are not interested in empowering anything else in the world that you live besides you and your hearts within you. We want you to listen to yourselves. We don't want to say things that you will just immediately take and just take in and take in. We want you to meditate upon what we think, but what we say, about new ideas, and we want you to decide what is right for yourselves. We want you to be wide awake and alert. We will come back to this word we started with in the beginning, alert, which sounded strange at that time, but now we're hoping you understand what we are saying. We want wide awake. We want discernment within the heart. We want to empower you. That is why we are coming forth now through Xanadu. We want to empower you. We want to empower you. We love you. And we send you great love. We hope that you have been able to hear what we have said and know that we say it with love and peace, and that we want all of us, yourselves as well as ourselves, to ascend, to continue to ascend. We are very grateful for these moments. Thank you for whatever you listen to, of however much you listen to. Thank you for being part of this collective that we have here spoken of today. We are the Arcturians, the Palladians, the Council of Nine, the Council of Light, coming through Xanadu, and then coming through Laura Deer. Adieu and adieu.
Seemed a little more intense than normal.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.